folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. Actually, we're in Lam Chabang today. We've come up here. It's about 20 minutes outside of Pattaya. We're in a little bit of a swamp here right underneath the overpass of the highway, the big motorway that leads actually into the port at Lam Chabang. And we've come to a dog shelter. And my friend, a couple weeks ago, I have a friend, part of the group that owns one of the big nightclubs on Walking Street, and they celebrated their 17th birthday or anniversary. And the same group, they routinely donate dog food and things like that to these kind of shelters. We'll go in. I've never been to this one before. I think it's at least 100 dogs in there. It's always an experience. We'll go in there and we'll see they're going to drop off a big donation of food and things like that the dogs need. And we'll take a look at that, and then we'll go do something else. So right, while we wait for the group to get here, I thought we'd have a little afternoon snack here at this little bamboo hut. They serve noodle soup and everything. These, I don't know, I guess sweet potato deep fried fritters, they were fantastic. Look, I saw this though. I don't know that I've ever seen an arrangement like this. These are cement or concrete logs. They're about 18 inches by about 8 inches in diameter. And they stack those up to build like a dam, I guess, if the swamp water gets too high. But anyway, meet Mama. Her daughter owns this place and has built it, bought the land and built it. She has a couple other animal shelters as well. Now, this one has about 100 dogs. They're all barking when strangers come. That's what they do. So I think sometimes there's some people that misunderstand these types of operations. It's not just about feeding hungry dogs. They eat when they're on the street. It's the whole point of getting them off the street. As they're brought into shelters like this, they're spayed and neutered. So not only are they controlling the population of stray animals that would be on the street, they're potentially curbing generations of stray animals by bringing these in, getting them spayed and neutered. There's the lady. That's the one in charge. She bought this place. She's built this from the ground up. She has some other shelters too. She'd like to, I don't know, consolidate them all one day if she has the land. But the Insomnia and Mist team brought us some new shirts. I thought that was nice. Got a new shirt. They just quieted down. They were noisy when we got here, and then they stopped. But if one starts again, then they all start. It's funny. They're all going barking and yipping and yapping. And then all of a sudden, they'll stop. Then one will start. They all go back to it. So yeah, we handed out some little Scooby snacks to the dogs, but great to see a big successful organization like the teams at Mist and Insomnia giving back to the community here. And in effect, it makes all of our lives easier as there's less stray dogs to see when you're out on your morning walk or evening walk or whatever. So these type of operations are very necessary, and thankfully we have people like this that will kind of support it financially, and we have others like the lady who owns the place who basically sacrificed their whole lives in running this. Now this rice here, they not only give dog food, they give rice. Apparently the rice is boiled with some chicken bones or something, and I guess that's mixed in with the food. I don't know, kind of stretches out the food, but the dogs eat, I think, a mixture of the rice. That's not rice that you could eat. It's not for human consumption. It's some kind of raw, rough grain rice, especially for animals. But anyway, Lana fed some Scooby snacks, as did the rest of us. But while we're up here in north of Pattaya, we got something else to check out in Sriracha. So tonight we're at Assumption College in Sriracha. There's going to be a parade here. It's a lot of different outfits and things. We're trying to figure out where it is. So a friend of mine's daughter, we were here before when she graduated. She's back here to take part in the parade. And it should be a good time, but we're trying to map out the parade route, see where it is. We're about an hour early. So anyway, we'll look around, and then we'll catch the parade. Should be something different, something interesting. I can see them over here already. I think the whole student body here, different costumes, marching bands, all that stuff. So anyway, we'll see. Should be a good parade. Everybody loves a parade. You guys recognize her? I don't even recognize her.
My sport day.
Your sport day. You look beautiful today.
Yes.
All right. What time does the parade start?
Yes.
What time? Come on.
Start
6 o'clock. It's only about 5 o'clock. All right.
18.
I met a subscriber. Said he's part of my fan club here. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. You never know who you meet and where. So many different outfits. One looks better than the next. But it's sports day is what this is about. I asked her, she's not playing any sports. She's just holding a sign. So right, every once in a while somebody will ask, what happened to Michelle? Well, there she is. I just don't get to see her much because she's so busy with college and things like that. But anyway, we'll let the parade participants get all gussied up and ready. And meanwhile, we'll head over to the stadium. It's almost like a football field. And that's where the parade will be. We'll see what the kind of show they put on. So as the sun set over Assumption College, we were all treated to a wonderful parade, lots of great outfits, costumes, etc. I thought the parade was over right here around dark. They brought out the military cadets, but then there was some songs sung, and there was I guess a speech by the dean of the institution. And I didn't know this, but the parade basically restarted because the main guest, the guest of honor, hadn't come down the parade field yet. So wow, what a nice evening, and it was very nice to see BB again, aka Michelle. I posted a picture on Facebook that I took with her, and to see if anybody would recognize her. I almost didn't recognize her with the outfit and the makeup and everything. It really looked interesting. But it was a great sports day parade, and I think they put on quite a show. Even fireworks at the end. The guy ran around with the torch, just like at the Olympic Games. They wheeled actually like a mock queen that they carried out who gave them the fire. That was what lit the torch, and the guy ran around with the torch and lit the great big fire. But anyway, it's very nice. It was all very well done. We're on the way home, and the girls were hungry, so when I stopped here, it looked like there was some activity going on. There's like a market over there, and some little roadside places to eat over here. So we're just going to get a bite to eat. This place is called Buriram Lob. I think the girls are going to try to out-Isan each other, but the one on, she's from Buriram, so I think she might win. They've ordered all kind of Isan dishes. That's what it is, Isan food. Right next door here, I saw something that was very pertinent. They're selling Christmas trees, which you don't see every day here, but they're available, and I'll show you. There's like 3 sizes, 1.5 meters, and maybe 2 meters and maybe taller, but they start at like, I don't know, 300 baht and go up to like 1,200 baht for the big one. But why this is interesting is because yesterday, Lon made a Christmas tree. she made us a Christmas tree at home out of like an old broomstick, some baling wire, and garland. I'll show you. They've got the garland over here. The garland is like tinsel or whatever you call it. Usually is used to trim a Christmas tree, or maybe to put around your windows for decoration, whatever. There's a million uses for it. But she actually made the Christmas tree out of that. She said she spent about 130, 140 baht on those, the lines of garland, whatever. And she kind of attached that with the baling wire and made limbs of the tree. I'll show you the tree. This is our tree she made. It's all lit up. It's all decorated. I think she did a great job. She loves to build things. And a Christmas tree. Who would have guessed she'd build a Christmas tree? But we got one on the cheap because I think hers is kind of comparable with the 600 baht one over there, and maybe even taller than that a little bit. And I think it looks at least as good, more sparkly, more bright, very creative. So we've got a Christmas tree to enjoy, and she made it. Anyway, we're gonna eat here. I'll show you what we get, and then it'll be time to head it home. I'll try some of these chive dumplings. I like these deep fried chive dumplings. But look, I hear from people after I show events on YouTube. People say, hey, I wish we knew about the event prior so we could attend. So, you know, yeah, point well taken. Here's an example. Here's an event I'll be attending, and still time for you to get tickets. December is jam-packed with events. I'll be attending this one. It's the biggest Christmas party in Pattaya, costing 2 million baht to produce this thing. Saturday, December 16th at the Grand Palazzo Hotel right here in Pattaya. There'll be a dinner buffet. Soft drinks are included with your ticket price. There'll be a professional fashion show including Miss Thailand, Miss Universe supermodels on the catwalk. Dutch Mega Rock Orchestra B2F will be joined by members of the Rangsit Symphony Orchestra for an unforgettable music show featuring your favorite hits from the 50s to today. Vines Divino will be there with huge discounts on wine and beer, no hotel prices. Tickets are 1,600 baht each. I think it will be a brilliant evening though. Hope to see you there. Email office@vinestovino.com for tickets. All right, there you go. Buffet, food, drink, great music, and hot runway models. What more to like? You know, I got to tell you, probably the biggest Christmas party in Pattaya. So get your tickets. Hope to see you there. Now, look, we came down to Soi 13-4 last night to help celebrate the 30th year anniversary of the Classroom Bar. 30 years, that's incredible. I just showed you some Pad Kaprao Gai pizza that was on the buffet. Nice little buffet there. And the lovely Coco and international rock star Barry Upton were here on hand to provide us with some music for our listening pleasure. But a great evening. And wow, big congratulations to the owner and the whole team there at the Classroom Bar. If you've been in town, there's a good chance you may have been there. It's quite an institution here in town, and I think they put on a nice little food spread and some great entertainment for their 30th birthday. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Something else next time right here from Pattaya. But for this one, I'm going to have to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.